Sixshot is a Decepticon with 10 modes. No, wait, no. That's not right. Cyclonus, Scourge, help me out here.
Sixshot's a one-robot army. He's a jet fighter. That's one. The rocket car. That's two. He's a tank. Three. The winged wolf. Four. A laser pistol. Five. And a robot. That's six.
That's right, you heard it here. Sixshot's the name, and befriending little boys is my game. But seriously, this guy's whole deal is that he's a Decepticon, he's cool, and he has 6 modes. Also, at Headmasters, he was best friends with this little dumbass kid. And he also knocked Ultra Magnus' block off. He actually killed him, he's dead.
Darn it. We can't let Ultra Magnus die just like that. We must avenge Ultra Magnus.
Yes!
Over the years, Sixties only had 2 toys, G1 and today's review, Leader, Titans Return Sixshot from 2016. Do we need a new Sixchanger, or does this Headmaster hold up? We need a new one. This thing is dog water. I have always dug Sixshot's design. He just looks so intimidating and cool. If I were a 7-year-old, I'd want a t-shirt that says, "Don't mess with me, I'm a space ninja," with this guy's face on it. I like how you can kind of see all 6 of his modes represented here. Like you got the wings, the treads, tires, and other crap. And you know what? Titans Return Sixshot does a pretty darn good job of adapting the Sixchanger. He looks suitably imposing and evil. And I like the green, turquoise. I don't exactly know what color this is, but I like it. You've also got some white, purple, and black. The colors on this guy are more based off the toy than the cartoon. If you want cartoon colors, get the Takara one. Or don't, because this is 2016 and Takara just makes the much better versions of all these figures. But me, a dumb, idiot, Westerner baby brain, can't access the good blur, and I'm stuck with this one. Perfect proportions, and the head sculpt looks really good, but does have some flaws we'll get into later. Looks pretty decent from all angles. A bit of hollowness in the wrists and legs, but 2016 Leader. I'll cut him some slack. The nice mechanical detail here too. If I was to nitpick, I would say I wish the boob wings were bigger, but I don't know. I don't really care that much. Like, they look fine. I'm not a pervert yet. If you want a Sixshot that just stands here and looks pretty, this guy is decent, but I like to sit crisscross applesauce and play with my Transformers.
My Optimus Prime is a war criminal who makes children work in the Energon mines.
Okay, let's rip into this guy. Aesthetically, this isn't all peaches and cream. He's like peaches and rotten cum. Stickers. I hate stickers on figures. Don't put stickers on figures. Put stickers in sticker books. They peel and look terrible. I thank my lucky stars every day that we don't have to deal with this BS anymore. And this head sculpt I liked is really a Headmaster named Revolver. Get it? Revolver, 6 shots. It's got like a little ninja headband too. And Revolver is based off this guy named Jack who Sixshot slaughtered? Okay, it's kind of funny in a morbid type way. But in all my years of owning this guy, I think I've maybe removed the Headmaster like 5 times, because every time I do, he chips. Look at this. We're talking Chip City here. Move. Nice going. Articulation is basic, but no whisk swivel, this is fine. Most leaders back then didn't have this. Ratchet at the leg, and this guy is not solid at all. Look at that. That makes me want to puke. Posing this guy is a Sisyphus level task. He's got the knees of my Uncle Jerry, whose kneecaps I broke with a Louisville slugger. No, you know what? At least Uncle Jerry can crawl around like a dog. This guy can't even do that. So Sixshot feels like garbage to pose, but does he have any accessories to make up for it? He's got 2 hypersonic concussion blasters that look alright. They can combine, and little homie can ride him like a toboggan. They can star on his back as well. Scale. Here he is next to Titans Return Legends Brawn, Deluxe Twin Twist, Voyager Galvatron, Leader Overlord, and whatever game I decided to put here.
This is probably like the best zombie game ever, and just one of the best co-op games ever. Like the level design, perfect. Gunplay, amazing. Left 4 Dead 2 just made everything in the first game so much better, and they even added all the levels from the first game into this one, so there's no reason to play that game now.
So the robot mode looks okay, but it's just a loose mess to handle. Do any of the other 5 modes make up for its shortcomings? But before we transform my little ninnies, you know what time it is? It's quirky Chungus time! Alright, let's read some comments. Let's get them up on the wall. We're gonna look at the quirky ones. Ashley says lemons. Put that up on the wall. That's important. The Drifter says, what happened to your Overlord? You're gonna see shortly here some bad stuff happen to him, some really bad things. Sneck, that's his name. Sneck said swivel here. This isn't the swivel channel. This isn't! Jack says unhinge your jaw. I'll unhinge my jaw, but it's gonna be my last video on YouTube when I do that. Koa Louie says, I recently dissected a goblin in the woods. Good. If you find an animal in the woods, dissect it. That's what they taught me in school. Your boy says the helmet and goggles thing is not working. Okay. We'll ditch him. For you, my friend. Except we really won't. It's going right back on. Froggus Boy says, can you put my comment up on the wall? Boom, your comment is on the wall. Solo Sinner gave me $50. I love him, and this is what I'm doing to him right now. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the quirky segment. The figures are going to be transforming in a few seconds here. Here we have the tank mode. Now, having 6 modes, all these transformations are gonna be pretty simple and share some DNA. Tank is no different. Super easy transformation into a pretty decent looking futuristic space tank. He has wheels on the treads so he can roll, allegedly. Little homie can ride in here too. Tank mode is pretty decent and one of the better modes on display here. Next. Here we have the spaceship mode. This one I am not as into. Looks kind of goofy for my liking. Like, why are the wings so small? How is he gonna kill Magnus with these things, dude? Nothing about this spaceship really screams spaceship to me, but that's just kind of Sixshot's problem, isn't it? Some of these alt modes are always gonna be compromised. Titan Master can ride in his chest cavity, but you gotta move the head out of the... Ah! Titan... Okay, back to whatever I was doing. Titan Master can ride in his chest cavity, but you gotta move the head out for that, and the actual cockpit is like on his crotch. Oh yeah, I forgot. Landing gear too. Mid, next. And here we have the car mode. I actually think this is the best mode here. I don't know, it just looks a little more complete than the others. And it can roll. Titan Master can kind of awkwardly sit on top here. Any speed bump in this guy is going airborne. Car mode, I like. 2 left. Here we have the wolf mode. It's weird, just Sixshot on all 4s, but with a wolf head. He's ready for some absolutely devious back shots. Like, it's just funny to look at. Like, he's just crawling around like a toddler with a wolf head on his back and wings for some reason. Does this count as an alt mode? Does this count as an alt mode? I'm just crawling around like this? No, it doesn't count as an alt mode. The mouth can open though, and the headmaster is supposed to be able to fill this head gap, but do not do this. It will destroy the face paint. Please heed my warning. I am trying to save you. All right, one more time around the block. And here we have the submarine mode. No, that's not right. Flip him around. Here we have the laser pistol, which for legal reasons is a submarine now. I have nothing to say about this. It's a laser. Pew pew. So Titan's Return Sixshot is a very not great figure, honestly. If you want a Sixshot that just looks all right sitting on a shelf, yeah, this is completely fine. But as an actual figure, he is not great. I can't even really see a modern leader being able to crack Sixshot. I really think to get a definitive version of the Sixchanger, we're gonna have to get a commander class or even like a HasLab one, or just go third party. You know how it is. And while we're on the topic of Titan's Return leaders, let's take a look at my very poorly aged leader Overlord from 2017. Now, Overlord is a Decepticon from Super God Master Force who is Devil Z's ambassador of destruction and is also a transector and is controlled by Giga and Mega. I don't know, this is all nonsense to me, but most people know Overlord from Is the Last Stand of the Wreckers comic, which is absolutely peak, by the way. If you haven't read that, read it right now. Stop this video. Don't stop this video, but read it after the video. He did show up a few more times in IDW, but honestly, none of them really had the impact of his initial appearance. And toy-wise, we've only had the original, Timelines, and this guy, who is a really heavy retool of Titan's Return Sky Shadow. Aesthetically, I'm kind of mixed on the Tyrant. Like, he's not super toy or show accurate, unlike the much better Takara one. Why do they get everything better than us? Like, the colors just aren't right here. Not that they're bad, but just not really the right shades. And he's not comic based at all either. He's just kind of like in a weird place source material wise. But I will say this design is pretty freaking sick. Lots of mechanical detail and stickers. I am gonna go freaking postal if they put another sticker on this 10-year-old Transformer. Because they can do that. They have time machines. They have time machines and they will go back and they'll put more stickers on. And the detail on the chest here is immaculate. Like, look at these tiny little oblique guns and the detail on his pecs. I like these little shoulder pylons too. They tickle my funny parts. No hollowness other than the wrists and looks pretty good from every angle. Okay, elephants in the room. My version of Overlord looks like somebody took a 10-gallon piss on him and that someone was me. Should my pee be red? That's not normal, is... Okay, I should probably go to the doctor. Whatever. The yellowing is pretty brutal here, and his head and face have taken a bit of a thrashing. Years ago, I dropped this guy on the floor like a monkey and broke off his one antenna. The paint has also chipped here, so be careful. And while we're on the topic, I don't love this face sculpt. I don't really think it captures Overlord like the Takara one does. Also, this guy has some weird holdovers from Sky Shadow, like these little connection points on his waist that are useless here. Also, neon on crotch, penis, joke goes here. Articulation is basic, no waist swivel, and he's pretty solid. Okay, maybe he's not that solid. Well, he's kind of solid, just don't shake him too much. But all these joints are nice and tight. Accessory-wise, we've got a blaster and a shield, which is just clearly a nasty piece of parts forming. I know this is accurate to the source material, but it's stupid looking and I don't like it. Can plug into his chest too, but that just looks even worse. Don't do this, and if you do, I will carpet bomb your house with Joker gas.
I'm the gangler, Batman. Don't come close to me or I'll infect you with my Joker fluid.
And if you break his back, you can reveal a missile rack. And if you open up his chest, you can reveal some gaps meant for any Titan Master-sized plastic piece type thing. These can't close all the way though with them in them. And lastly, Overlord is a headmaster and has a little buddy named Dreadnought. Scale: Legends Brawn, Deluxe Twin Twist, Voyager Galvatron, whatever game I have here.
If you haven't played this game by now, like seriously, what are you doing with your life? Play Left 4 Dead 2. Are you insane? How have you not played this game? Do you have some kind of brain problem? You should just stop the video and probably go buy it and play it right now. Although I can't buy it on console and of course it's not on PlayStation. It's delisted from Xbox unless you have the disc.
So the robot mode is flawed, but honestly, he's fun to handle and play with, and looks decent enough. Transform. So Overlord has an interesting transformation. He rips in half and each transforms into a different vehicle. His lower half can turn into a tank. I really like the transformation here. Super satisfying and easy, and the tank looks good. Nice and compact with some super god Master Force details. Anyone actually watched that show? Turret can't swivel, which is pretty lame. And if he wants to shoot something, it has to be right in front of him. It can roll, and Dreadnought can ride in him. We also have a jet mode. Again, I don't love the parts forming here, but the jet looks pretty slick. Love the mechanical detail here. Landing gear and cockpit for little dude. Overlord also has a bonus. Face mode, I don't care, get it out of here. Overall, Overlord is a better figure than Sixshot. He's fun, but I really would like to see an updated version of this guy at some point. If you want a good Overlord, honestly, just go third party, man. That's it. Next video, I'm gonna eat a whole pig live on camera, and I'm gonna get food poisoning live on camera, and I'm gonna die live on camera, but then I'm gonna come back to life live on camera. More content on my Patreon, and also you can tell me what to review there if you really want me to review something. That's it. Video over.